My name is Brent Ware, and I've designed and built the Ware Brothers controller. It's designed to run sprinklers, lights, pumps, and other electrical accessories.
Brent had this idea to add a network connection to a sprinkler timer, giving you access to run the sprinkler timer over the internet.
It's great because when I go in and check the email, I can also check the controller. It's easy to use, it's easy to manage. There's really not much to understand once you go through it once.
The Prouses were a fun case because when we went to their home, on the wall they had 4 inexpensive sprinkler timers strung out next to each other, with one timer trying to turn on a valve so that another timer could turn on another valve so they could address all of their unique problems.
You had to get out the manual every time I'd go down and set the thing. And I had 3 different manuals because I had 3 different brands of controllers. And it was just a headache. And then when I discovered the Ware Brothers controller, it was magnificent because I could control everything the way I wanted it with the one controller with the 16 valve.
With the Ware Brothers controller, you simply plug it into your computer and then you use it just like you would the internet. You don't need to install any software, you don't need to be a computer expert.
Being a gadget freak that I am, when I heard about a sprinkler controller that I could control via the internet, I thought that's right up my alley. One of the things that I really like about our new sprinkler system is how easy it is to use. Most sprinkler systems that I've used have been very hard to work with, so what I end up doing is I'll set one program and let it run all year long.
Well, setting up the schedule is easy, and because it's so easy, it's a continuous process. You're not stuck with any one particular schedule. It's
very easy to configure with the small instruction booklet that comes with it. We're able to plug it into our existing home network very quickly, change a couple parameters on it so it functioned within our home environment, and then have it up and running within minutes.
It's easy to manage. You can readily label your valves so that you know what they are.
Our existing sprinkler system, it had 1 or 2 buttons and a knob, and you can never figure out which 1 or 2 button to press when, or which zone controlled which part of our system. And with the Ware Brothers sprinkler system, it's very easy to label the different zones and to control those, and it's very easy to set up different time schedules for the different areas. We're actually conserving water because it's easier to work with the system.
The nice thing about the Ware Brothers controller is you have an individual program for each valve in your system. If you've got grass seed in one area and you need it to water every hour for all day, and yet next to that you have a xeriscape landscape which only needs to be watered once a week, the Ware Brothers controller allows you wide flexibility for each station in your system.
You don't have to rewire it to change the order that the valves run. You just rename them. You can change them any way you want.
If I plant a new tree or put some new flowers in and I don't want to interrupt my current watering schedule, I just want to water real quick. I used to have to go crawl down in the hole and turn it on because I could never figure out the sprinkler system. Now I can just grab any one of the computers of my house that are hooked up on my network and quickly water what needs to be watered right at that time, and then just forget about it.
The whole system is marvelous because you can do just about anything you want to do with it.
My favorite feature personally is the Remote X10 control.
It can be used to control such things as light fixtures or to control Christmas tree lights. I've not even got into that. One individual who purchased the controller uses it to fill his hot tub on his way home from work.
Being a data communications professor, I have a lot of data communications equipment in my house, and for a number of years I wanted a way to be able to turn that on and off remotely. One of the first things I did with the sprinkler system is hook up control over all that equipment so I could remotely turn it on and off.
There's just options galore that I haven't even experimented with yet.
The sprinkler control is wonderful. Our lawn is greener now than it used to be because we can control how we want it, when we want.
You just go to it, put in the time, and hit the run button, and the thing goes.
The Ware Brothers controller replaces conventional sprinkler timers and gives you the opportunity to control it from your computer, your network, or the internet. If you can surf the internet, you can use the Ware Brothers controller.
And it's marvelous.